dirty mind, you son of a bitch. Yo guys, what's up? Zach here. Welcome back to a new video. Today's video I'm gonna try to teach you guys how to do 5 kind of intermediate tricks. I'm gonna try to teach you guys how to bri flip, how to kickless. I think that was kind of a kicky bri. Let me do a better one. There you go, kickless. Whip bar, finger whip, and 360 bar spin. But first I'm gonna have to get a warm-up edit because it's quite cold and I'd rather not kill my hands from frostbite. What the hell? I've never done that before and I'm taking that. Alright, let's get into the video. Here guys, so the first step of learning a bri flip is make sure you know which stance you are. Well, that's goofy, like me, or where you're regular, like anyone else, like Raymond Warner, for example. So make sure you know whether you stand goofy or regular. I'm gonna be teaching the goofy way, but if you do ride regular, just do it the opposite way to me, if that makes sense. If you're goofy like me, you want your left hand to go in front of your bars, twist your bar so your right hand is near your knee, make sure it's like this, and then you want to take your foot off, kind of flick it with your toes and pull it round. So you're trying to get used to that motion, and it may come round high, it may come round in front of you, it may even come round like that at first, but just get used to the whole idea of it being that. So your arms are almost basically, so when you look down, you basically want your arms to be like, you don't want to be able to see your hand that's closest to your knee, and then you just want to lift up, take your foot off and pull round, and when it gets to about here, pull straight down. So I'm going to flick it up, pull it straight down. Flick it up, pull it straight down. Like that. Ron's just done a great demonstration for you. Alright, next trick is the kickless rewind, or a kickless, kickless, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, goofy kid like that saying footless. You basically want to just want to know how to do a heel whip, which is take a tail whip which you flip with your toes, push it in front of you. You want to do a heel whip where you use your heel and kick it in front of you, but clockwise. So a tail whip goes anti-clockwise, a heel whip goes clockwise. So you want a heel whip to go like that. When you do your heel whip, you want it to get to about here, and then lift your scoot up, and like, you also might find it easier to learn hip whip, which is just pulling it up to your hip and pulling it back down. So a kickless, you want to do quarter of a heel whip, bring it up to your side, use your arms and wrists to like flick it, like to, you want to be able to like jolt your wrists pretty much. Yeah, like, and then like that, and just make sure you can, like, if you guys watch my learning how to kicky video, you know it took me not even years. like a year or so to learn it. But trust me, this is what helped me learn it.
You want to make sure that your body's straight.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be turning that.
I love how with it's just like a duo thing now.
Yeah.
At this point.
I just kind of jumped in.
So for a finger whip, you want to make sure you can obviously do a tail whip first. But you
And get comfortable taking a hand off.
Yeah, and get comfortable taking a hand off too. So just kind of practice a one-handed whip. I can't do that apparently. You want to also make sure you can kind of do what's called a nothing, or what I would call a footless. Yeah, that. Just that. So that's pretty much you do a whip. You put all these steps together. You do a tail whip. You don't even do the tail whip. You do that. Do a footless or nothing, depending on what you want to call it, and take a hand off. So that. Why was that easier? And then once you've got that down, you want to, instead of putting your hand up, so like when you do that, you want to reach down. But you don't want to bring your scoot too high up, otherwise you won't be able to bring it down properly. And you don't want to bend down too much, otherwise it will land way before you do. So what you want to do is you want to kind of bring it about up to knee height and bend down to it. So as it's coming up, you're bending down. And then once you get to this bit, you want to hit roughly just before where your deck starts to go down. If you've got a box deck, I'm sure you can probably hit it right at the edge for the best result of spinning. Because if you hit it right here by the head tube, it's not going to spin at all. Like, it's going to spin really slow. Yeah, so once you've got this, you want to like smack it, and you want to also make sure you can use your wrists as well. When you do multiple tail whips, you don't want to have your arms stiff like that. You want to try and make sure your wrists are nice and flexy like this. Dirty mind, you son of a bitch. Yeah, and you want to be able to do that with it.
His sounds a bit better because his head.
Oh, it is. So once you've got that, you want to make sure you just, once you've got this bit where you smack the deck, you want to smack it fast and use your wrists to pull the whip down. So you want to. And after each one of these, I haven't said it, but after I've said how to do it, I will have a GoPro demonstrate, like a GoPro version of how I've done it, and a film clip of how I've done it. So those will be added after I've explained each one. Alright, finger with that. Alright, next trick is the one I struggled with it while warming up. Whip bar. So you just want to make sure you can bar spin and tail whip. If you don't know how to do them, or one, why you're watching this video, go watch my other one first. Basically what you want to do is, once you've got the whip, you either want to catch it with one foot and then throw the bar, or if you're like me and can't get comfortable catching it with one foot and then throwing the bar, catch with one foot, put your second foot instantly on, and then bar spin. So just want to,
Would be like me, just
want to make sure that you've got whips down and bar spins down, and then just want to be able to put them together. Whip, bar, whip, bar, whip, bar, and then you're ready to take it to air, hit, fly up. And at your local, before you ride, or while you're having a drink or resting or something, practice motions to just help you. Like, I've got a video coming up, fingers crossed. I'm not going to tell you what, but let's just say I've been practicing the motion for months, and I'm finally starting to get close to landing it. So fingers crossed that should be the next video, if not the video after. So yeah, the next trick is a 360 bar spin, or a truck driver as some people call it. I call it either, it's just whatever comes to mind first. In my last video I taught you how to both 360 and bar spin, because I had planned to do this video like straight after, but then I completely forgot until now, like well over a year later. So bar spin, if you haven't watched it, I'll give a brief rundown. You basically want to do it, make sure you can do an X up, but take one hand off, and you want to feed it underneath your hand that stays on, and then let go of your hand, but pretty much just roll your hand around your bar. So you pretty much just want to do that and roll it around, and and you can get faster and stuff. Like, oh my god, man's X-riding into my camera. And 360, literally just jump, make sure you can jump quite high.
And then just
Yeah, just spin your body around.
start with your head, then move down to your waist.
Thank you. That was going to be mad. We make such a goofy but good team. It's like, yeah, you want to pull your head and then twist your body with it. And then all you do is when you, for a 360 bar, all you do is when you get to about pretty much the 180 point, you want to throw the bar, catch it and pull yourself back round. So you basically want to do 180 bar and then spin the rest of the 180, like the 360 around. So it'll be the last 180, so you want to do this and spin around as fast as you can. I'll try it flat real quick. I've never landed it before. You know what, I'm counting that, I don't care. I really shouldn't, but I've got a clip of me doing it anyway. So here's how I did it. Well, hopefully that has been helpful for you guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you want me to do. Anyways, see you next one. Peace.